Welcome back. I'm your host, TJ James, and you are now rocking with your boy on Stream Kings. Let me say this slowly. Most people don't hate industry plants. They hate realizing they believed a lie. This episode is not about jealousy. It's not about talent. And it's not about pretending artists don't work hard. This is about how power actually moves. Because if success were organic, labels wouldn't spend hundreds of millions trying to manufacture it. Tonight's episode is called The 5 Levels of Industry Plan. And by the end of this show, you will understand why overnight success is usually a delayed invoice. What the industry plant really is. An industry plant is not an insult. It's a business classification. The industry does not ask, who is the most authentic? It asks, who is controllable? Who is scalable? Who can be replicated? Who can survive criticism without breaking the machine? The public is sold a story of discovery. Behind that story is planning, leverage, and insurance. And that's where the levels come in. Level 1. The city organic plant. This is the most dangerous level because it feels real. These artists are marketed as indie, DIY, bedroom made, just like you. But their rise happens inside a protected bubble. A common example discussed is Billie Eilish. This isn't about denying talent. Nah, she's exceptional. But here's the reality most fans don't interrogate. Immediate access to professional production, industry-literate collaborators, PR narratives written before virality. Label relationships activated early. This is pre-approved authenticity. The audience thinks they found the artist. The industry already positioned them. This level exists to maintain trust. Level 2. The obvious. This is where people start saying, wait, how did that happen so fast? Level 2 artists don't rise, they arrive. Examples often discussed include Ice Spice, Kid Laroi, Doja Cat. The signs are always the same. Playlist dominance with no organic base, media saturation before cultural saturation, festival bookings, before fan demand, collaborations used as validation tools. This level relies on speed. The industry floods the market so fast that the audience assumes everybody else must already like them. That's not culture, that's momentum engineering. Level 3, the puppet. This is where the conversation gets uncomfortable. Level 3 artists are not fake. They are redirected. They may start authentic, but at some point the industry says, this version of you will sell better. Artists commonly cited in this category include Katy Perry, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, Lady Gaga. What changes? Image before voice market. Before message brand, before identity. Lady Gaga didn't hide the truth. She said she was playing a character. But here's the problem. The market doesn't want the person back once the character works. At level 3, success often comes with identity fracture, creative exhaustion, public confusion. When the mask slips, level 4. The Nepo baby. This level isn't about cheating. It's about risk elimination. Artists raised around studios, managers, and executives operate with the safety net most artists never see. Examples include Willow Smith, Jaden Smith, Blue Ivy, Drake. Drake is elite, but his bottom was industry adjacent. That matters. Nepo access means studio time without debt, failure without consequence, reinvention without penalty. This level reshapes the myth of struggle. Level 5. The super plan. This is the darkest level. The artist is not the product. The artist is the container. Examples frequently cited. Britney Spears. K-pop trainee system at this level. Control replaces collaboration. Contracts replace consent. Profit overrides well-being. Britney was deemed unfit to control her life, fit enough to generate revenue. That contradiction defines level 5. The artist becomes long-term labor, not a creator. Why this system never stops. The industry doesn't chase art. It chases predictable returns. Plants aren't mistakes. They're solutions to risk, and the audience is trained to defend the system because they like the music, they like the story. They like believing success is random, but randomness doesn't scale. Systems do. My final word. This wasn't about canceling artists. It was about reading the contract you never saw. If this episode made you uncomfortable, good. That means the illusion cracked. Support independent media. Cash App, Dollar Sugar Water Radio. This is Stream Kings. We don't sell dreams. We expose the machinery behind them.